Two of the best fighters on the planet are set to throw down in Tokyo, Japan, as Naoya Inoue takes on Stephen Fulton. However, the boxing community seems to be Fulton's size and skill. So let's start the predictions off right by seeing what one of the most legendary knockout artists had to say about this fight. Naoya Inoue goes by the nickname The Monster, so it's only right that we get the thoughts of another monster in Iron Mike Tyson and see what he thinks of this epic bantamweight clash between the Monster and Fulton. Tyson had this to say about Inoue in a recent interview, quote, "No one knows him because he's in one of those really small weight divisions, but wow, he's exciting." He later added, "That fight is going to be amazing." Prior to that, Tyson raved about his fandom of Inoue on his podcast. Just take a listen to this.
Hey, look up this young fighter called the Monster. You ever hear Monster?
No.
Japanese fighter called Monster. This is a monster.
Crazy dude.
Yeah, let's check him out, man. Ikuki, what's his name?
This guy, Naoya.
Yeah, let's look at some of his fights. He's a mean son.
Where's he fight?
He's a Japanese, 118 pounds, but he was like 108.
Boxing?
The mean son of a bitch. Oh, yeah.
Now, sticking with the monster theme, Gervonta Davis is known for his monster power, and he is another spectator who cannot wait to see Fulton and Inoue throw down. In fact, he is so hyped for the fight that he's thought about going all the way to Japan to watch it live. Even though he's backing his fellow American, he did say that Inoue is probably the most explosive boxer pound for pound. Just take a listen to what Tank had to say.
What do you make of it?
I got a back for
Not
sure.
going?
Yeah, I got a back.
Why?
He's a guy he's near the area. He's a neighbor.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I got a back for sure. Yeah, got a back.
Is it you and Inoue as the most explosive right now, pound for pound?
He is explosive. He's good. I don't know. It's a lot of type. Nah.
Now, Tim Bradley is another pro who cannot wait for this epic fight. Bradley was once considered one of the best pound-for-pound fighters on the planet. How great Inoue is.
Technique, his power, it stays with him the entire fight. His reflexes, his counters, like all that, like if you're not ready every second, every minute of the round with a guy like Inoue, it's gonna be hard. It's gonna be hard to compete. And even if he don't have the punching power. He doesn't have the punching power to deal with a guy like
Inoue, who is also thinking about booking his ticket for Japan. Just like Davis, he's backing his American brethren, but still gives props to Inoue. Just take a listen to what Devin Haney had to say.
And
What do you think about that Inoue Fulton fight?
I think that's a good fight. I'm thinking about going out to that fight and going to go support Scooter.
Yeah.
Out in Tokyo. I've been trying to plan a trip to Tokyo, so it's looking like that's
the perfect time to go, right?
Yeah.
What do you think about that, like stylistically? Like, how you break that fight down?
I think it's a good fight. I think Fulton has more skills, but Monster got that monster power. So
thump,
it's just he got that neutralizer. I think it's a good fight. I'm definitely going for Scooter. That's my Muslim brother. I've been knowing Scooter Stout since we were kids, and yeah.
Guys ever spar together?
Yeah, we sparred a long time ago.
Like when you were a kid?
Yeah.
While legendary boxing promoter Bob Arum went as far as to calling it inhumane to have someone fight the Monster. Now those are some lofty words to describe the scary power of Inoue. This is what Bob Arum had to say about the upcoming fight.
It'd be, a decent fight, but, it's cruel and inhuman punishment to ask anybody to fight Inoue.
One of Fulton's former opponents, Brandon Figueroa, is hoping to get his back against Fulton after losing a decision to him. However, he did have some advice for Inoue on how to beat Fulton. Just take a listen to what Brandon Figueroa had to say.
What difficulties do you see Inoue having with Fulton?
Maybe just finding him. Fulton's really crafty, shifty. He knows how to use the ring well. Inoue must have great conditioning and know how to, stop Fulton and just bang away. I mean, that's what he does is, uses explosiveness and his power. So he just has to get Stephen Fulton to stop somewhere.
Jaron Ennis, one of the best young pros in the game, also had much to say about this upcoming fight. Unlike most pros who think the monster's power will be too much for Fulton, Ennis believes that Fulton's size advantage will secure him the win. This is what Ennis had to say.
What you think of that fight?
I don't know why they keep down Scooter. You know, one thing about Scooter, he always find a way to win. He gonna dig deep. You know, and he not letting nobody come up from 118, 115, and come to take his belts. It's not happening. You know, Scooter worked too hard. You know, I think Scooter gonna beat him easy. Honestly.
We have heard from other fighters, so how about we take a listen to what the two men stepping inside the ring have to say about facing each other. Let's start off with Fulton. Fulton's prediction. Fulton was asked if he thinks he could win a decision in Japan because of some of the shadiness involved with boxing judges. But it seems like Fulton has his mind set on winning without a decision, which he hints at the beginning of his answer. Just take a listen to what Fulton had to say.
I mean, I feel like when you take those type of trips, you don't just go over there for a decision. But if it comes down to that, I feel like yes.
These words could be prophetic for good or bad reasons, as this is what he had to say.
I feel like the hype is around amongst him because he's a Japanese person doing these things. That's all. I feel like the hype is around because of that. Not only that, power don't just win fights. I'm smart. How you think I got here? My skill, my mindset, my speed, my slickness. And guess what? Everybody say I don't got power until they get in there, and these guys not fighting everybody how they used to fight these guys. So I feel like you can't speak on power when everyone wear them 8-ounce gloves. Everyone has power.
Now, if you were hoping for Inoue's response, well, you'll be sorely mistaken. Inoue is a man of few words and doesn't do a lot of pre-fight talking, and neither is about hyping up his fights for no reason. He has mentioned that he expects a tough fight because of Fulton's reach and his ability to close distance. He also gives Fulton the strength advantage. Now that seems like a pretty fair assessment from Inoue. However, it is interesting to note that the monster didn't speak about the knockout power, which will clearly be on Inoue's side, and Fulton will have to do his very best to dodge the power the entire fight, asking the ref what happened. Now, if you enjoyed this video, then please give it a like and don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Hit the little bell beside it so that you're notified the next time we upload a new video. And that being said, you just watched us break down fighters predict Fulton versus Inoue. We'll see you next time.